Right, to bring you back. Here we are on day 2. Chopping out turf. This is always the point where I think, why did I start this? But I've dug that lot out. That's taken me 2 hours just to do an 8x8 square. 8 foot by, well, 8 foot by 6 foot, because the tree bit was already soil. It's wringing wet because I just literally really soaked it. I chopped into little tiny 6x6 squares with my spade, and then absolutely soaked it, and then with a shovel scooped them up in a wheelbarrow and then off down the bottom of the garden by the compost. But yeah, it's taken me 2 hours just to get that. I've roughly raked it over. So this is what I've decided on this piece. So I'll be back in maybe another 2 hours, hopefully, if not more. See you in a bit. Right, this is an hour and a half later. This bit here is a big mound, so the bits I'm cutting out, see them, they're about 8 inches to a foot deep, so each one of these clumps is enormous. But I found the easiest way to do it was soaking it. I have to soak it because if you don't, it's just like concrete. So cutting all these little squares in it, and I found it was easier just to get in there, pick them up by hand, put them in the wheelbarrow. Unfortunately, because I've soaked it, it's twice as heavy, so it's great fun. And the compost heap is another about 100 foot down there, so what have I got myself into? Another hour later, I'm definitely slowing down. Only saving grace is this has got about a 6 foot drop from here to the end. So when that's full up with about 100 kilos of shit, at least it's all downhill to the bottom, then empty coming back up. So just this last bit to do, and then I need to level it all and then move on. Okay, I finally got the turf out. Just decided to square up this edge a bit and then take this bit out so that I can get some more border plants and get it even, because what I don't like doing is having to mow into stupid little places. So we are finally deturfed. I'm going to get leveling in a minute, but cardiovascular activity. So he's almost 50 years old. He humps around scaffold for a day job, and when he does get a rare weekend off, he digs up and shifts a ton of turf. His blood pressure is fine on the medication he uses to control it. So, CVA, cardiovascular activity. I don't know what this was, but I'm fucked. Right, that's it. I've levelled it out as good as I can, but yeah, I put so much water on it to free up the turf. Yeah, it's just like quicksand now. So I was gonna go and get all the weed mat and all the bark chippings and edging and finish it off today, but what I'm gonna do is leave it now, leave it for a week, let that all the water soak through and dry out, and then I can rake it all again, get it levelish, and then put the other stuff on it. So anyway, I am absolutely filthy. So that's it. I'm gonna go and get cleaned up, and really on a day like this I should be out on my bike So thanks for watching, bearing with it, and stay tuned for next week's episode. Hopefully getting it finished. See you later, take care, ta-da.